If you have that feeling, you can't eat, you can't sleep, can't stop thinking about that romantic partner, you just might be addicted to love. It's a real disorder. Yeah, with a real treatment. Cara Kneer is here to dish about the love bug and things to care about. And as Cara just said in the commercial break, she has run the gamut with her segments. She's done a 180.
First I told you to get on a dating app, and now I'm like, don't get addicted.
Right.
Don't be crazy.
Don't be crazy. Like, find someone, but then don't flip out of control.
Right. There's a fine line.
I feel like I was in an unhealthy relationship, truth be told. We've talked about this.
Yes, of course. I mean, I think we've all been in unhealthy relationships, but love addiction is known as the pathological love that refers to a pattern of behavior characterized by a maladaptive, persuasive, and excessive interest toward one or more romantic partners, resulting in lack of control, the renounce of others, interests, behaviors, and other negative consequences.
Wow, that is deep and intense.
It is.
So it goes beyond just having, we've all, I think, I hope, not I hope, but I mean, everybody.
Well, we just want we don't want to feel alone. We don't want to feel alone.
We've all had those relationships, Cara and I have dished on this. You know, where that person, you know, maybe they're giving you mixed signals, so you just feel like, oh, what's wrong, and you don't act like your best self. But this sounds like it's not just kind of this deep, out of control feeling, but more of a chronic thing, like perhaps you're feeling this way towards, like, maybe it's a pattern for you.
Sure. Now, I thought it would be interesting to see which celebrities have been married a lot, because I don't think they were suffering from love addiction, but I thought it was interesting that these people have been married multiple times. Can you think of one or two celebrities?
I can think of several, going way back, the one and only Elizabeth Taylor. God, I almost forgot her name. Thank you.
Yes.
Elizabeth Taylor. We just watched a documentary on her. What was it, 5?
Yeah.
6, 7, 8?
8 times. She was married 8 times. There she is.
And that was her. Yes.
8 times, Elizabeth Taylor. Now, she was married to the same guy twice.
Still,
so do we count that?
Still.
Well, it was probably a lot of paperwork.
Oh, and she was, if you look at this, oh gosh, this documentary on Netflix, and she was searching.
Right.
You know, and she was thrust into the limelight so early. I'm not excusing, but poor thing. I mean, you feel for her.
Right. And I think also at that time, you had to get married, like in order to live with somebody.
Yes, 100%.
To have marital relations.
Different time.
So maybe she was just marrying because she was like, well, I have no other choice.
And in one case, well, I don't know if this is true, but they said like the studio was pushing her after she got divorced because they wanted her to be married.
Yes, I forgot you watched that documentary.
I did, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, went down that rabbit hole.
Really interesting. Okay, Larry King has also been married 8 times. Larry King, somebody married
Cara.
I'm just kidding. He's very smart.
He's very charismatic. I got to interview him. He's very charismatic. Oh, yeah.
I did like how he would like ask you a question and then just kind of look at you quizzically.
Yeah.
Because that's a really good interviewing technique, to not say much and then to stare and make the other person uncomfortable. So they just keep talking.
They keep talking,
Yeah.
That's good. But 8 times, I met him, or when I met him, I met one of the wives.
Did you think you were going to marry him?
I did. I was single at the time. I thought, number 8 right here, honey. Or number 9. 9.
Yes, well, he's been married to a woman named Sean from Utah for a long time. Because when I lived there, I always wanted to bump into her. I don't know why. Well, that seems strange. Okay. Billy Bob Thornton.
Yes.
Married 6 times.
Interesting.
Yes. I didn't realize he'd been married that many times.
Yeah, I didn't
I do remember the vial of blood.
Yes.
That may have been also a disorder. But I don't know. I'm not here to judge. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. You know who else is married 6 times? Rue McClanahan. Of Golden Girls. Yes, Blanche from Golden Girls.
I love that. I love her. I mean, I love the show.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So if somebody is watching and they're fearful that, you know, maybe we've tapped into something that maybe they haven't wanted to recognize, what is the underlying cause? Okay,
so the causes of love addiction are inadequate or inconsistent nurturing, low self-esteem, and absence of role models. Okay. Yeah. So, an absence of role model for a committed relationship.
Yes.
So, an indoctrination with cultural images of perfect romantic love and happily ever after endings, because that does not exist.
Right. Which I can see that being more back in the day when Elizabeth Taylor was around. But in this day and age, I feel like, you know, well, while social media can show you the best part of people's lives, I do feel like there's a lot of realness there as well.
Right.
and that we're much more open about trials, tribulations, therapy,
Sure,
depression, as we talked about.
True, and I do think like people will really read into like Disney movies or cartoons, and I think that there is something to be said when you look at it back as an adult, but I honestly think as a child your brain doesn't really like like I don't think it really computes when you're little. You're just like, oh, I love birds lifting up her dress. I don't know. Maybe I was just simple.
Okay, hold on. Haley's telling me we're going to continue, and you're going to give a quiz later this week.
Oh yes, I would love to. There's a love to find out if you're addicted to love. There's a quiz, and I will take you all through it maybe tomorrow.
Okay.